Hello, welcome to the channel if this is your first time, or welcome back if you have been here before. I felt guided to do a pick a card reading, and the topic feels like, does your desired reality want you? What I mean by that is, are you dreaming too small? Is there something else better out there for you? Or are you on track to get your manifestation the way you want, as is? It's really for people who are in the process of developing their desired outcome. It's to remove doubts and it's to help the collective stay focused on what they truly want and see that come into fruition onto the 3D. Okay, so I have three piles here. Go ahead and pause your screen and pick your pile, and I will see you at your reading. Okay, pile number one. If this is your pile, then let's get started with does your desired reality really want you? Are you dreaming too small? Or is your higher self and the universe working together to manifest this desired outcome? Okay, so does pile number one's desired reality want them? I'm gonna pull 12 cards. Pile number one. This deck is really quiet for pile number one. So, are there any energies being forced, blocked, or chased? Okay, that came out. And one more, please. Talk about pile number one. Thank you so much. King of Swords. Okay, you have the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Swords in the reverse, and then you have the Ace of Wands reversed for where is the energy being forced, blocked, or chased. I feel like for pile number one, you might really be focusing on your stability and how it relates to your sense of self, um, like your purpose in life. You may even be on a career path that you are possibly second guessing intuitively. Like, is this the right path for me to go down on? I feel like you may be at somewhat of a crossroad. You've built an abundant, in other words, like you've been successful in the past. I don't think you're stressing about being successful. It's more so about being fulfilled. In other words, meaning, does your desired reality want you? You want this desired reality, but you're not sure if it's going to bring you the emotional and spiritual fulfillment that you actually crave and desire. You have a level of material stability and emotional stability that you have acquired just through your life path in the 3D. But spirit is like, they feel like you're in a point where you want to actually give yourself that moment of pause to be like, okay, is this really what I want? And am I going to be fulfilled on all levels of my life? And then you have the King of Swords in the reverse position. And then you have the Ace of Wands in the reversed. So it's kind of like the divine, or like your higher self is saying, like, be honest with what you really want. Part of you is like lacking in passion towards creating this outcome, and we're going to figure out why. I'm not sure if you even know why, but we're going to get to it. Feels like pile number one, you're afraid to like play it small. Maybe part of your life, and you may even be an earth sign, pile number one. And I feel like many earth signs, we like gravitate more towards stability. versus actually chasing our real dream, like our real desire. Okay. So it's kind of like one of those situations. You may be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, or you may have like heavy placements in earth energy. So spirit is like, take some time, be honest. What's being forced is like, I keep saying it's like the energy being forced here is relying a lot on what you're good at, what you know has worked for you in the past, going down a path that has brought you, again, physical resources and emotional stability. But also, Spirit is saying take a moment to check in. It's like, I feel like you've learned a lot in your life journey, and you are somewhat of an intuitive feminine energy. And Spirit is saying, like, you have all of these gifts, all of these talents, all this support. Are you sure you want to head down in this direction? Like, this traditional path. That's what Spirit is saying. Like, you might want to take a step back and reflect and see if this is, see if where you want to go long term will give you that. Is this really your passion? Pile number one, the desired outcome. Like, Spirit just wants you to meditate and contemplate. There might be something more in the works for you. Pile number one. They're saying go big or go home. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so Spirit, can I get three more cards to answer the question of what shifts can be made to become more of an energetic match for your desired outcome? You have the Queen of Wands reversed, and then you have the Nine of Cups reversed. Let me make sure my whole deck isn't reversed because I usually don't get reversals, you guys. All right, can I get, oh my God, that one just flew out. Okay, so what shifts can be made to become more of a match for what you want, for what you truly desire, your soul and intuitive fulfillment. What else is it? Your soul's purpose. I'm getting helping with your soul's development. Queen of Wands reversed. Nine of Cups reversed. Okay. And then you have the Six of Pentacles upright. Wow, okay. I'm just going to tell you what I see for pile number one. You have spiritual gifts, pile number one. But I feel like the way you were forced, don't want to use that word, the way that your spiritual gifts grew or came about, it's kind of like you were forced into a position where you had to overly exert your energy. Maybe you had to protect yourself. You had to you had to figure out an outcome. You had to manipulate an outcome for you to stand out, for you to be successful. And Spirit is saying that I can't tell you what your soul wants, of course, but Spirit is asking you to remember back to a time where you got like simple fulfillment or enjoyment from helping other people that you felt, not that you felt were less fortunate, or people who didn't really know their worth yet. Maybe they were just young, or they felt like they were in a lower position in life. They didn't know who they were. Spirit is saying that's kind of like how you may have been like a teacher, an educator, a mentor. You may have done some type of work under that vein, but it brought you a lot of personal fulfillment in your soul. So Spirit is saying for you to tap into your creativity, you might want to, it's more like just think about your past in how you developed yourself into who you are today. Because I'm heavily picking up you are this Queen of Pentacles energy. Like you know how to create a level of physical stability in your life in terms of manifesting. You are consciously becoming aware that you're the energy behind all of. I'm feeling like you have a level of luxury in your life, whether you have free time to do what you want or you have some type of business that you have been working on. S- In other words, Spirit is saying for you to shift more into your desired reality, kind of let down your defenses, meaning you may have been in a situation where you were in survival mode and you had to come up with manipulative means to get what you want. Yes, they worked, but you didn't feel, you kind of like didn't emotionally connect with that situation fully, or you suppressed your spiritual gifts to make sure that you were satisfied on a physical level. Okay. And Spirit is saying you don't have to do that anymore for you to tap into your passion, is to give to people who don't know much of their worth yet, but you can do it in a kind and loving way. I want to know the energies. Okay. Let me grab this other deck so I can give you a sense of the energies behind this Six of Pentacles. Spirit, can you show me the energy behind the Six of Pentacles? Where'd the other deck go? Hold on, pile number one. Spirit is saying for you to let go of the darkness that may have been entered into your life in the past. It's a energy that you felt like you have the Queen of Cups want to come up. An energy you felt that you needed to cultivate to be successful. That's what I'm getting for pile number one. It's like you may even have earth or water placements, pile number one. But it's like Spirit is saying step into more of this Cancerian energy to cultivate the Six of Pentacles vibe that they want you to have. And in doing that, you will uncover your true passion and how you want to move forward with creating more stability. And as I say that, you have the Ten of Cups to clarify the Six of Pentacles. And that's Mars in Pisces energy. So to fuel your soul passion, I'm only offering guidance. Spirit is saying to cultivate Mars and Pisces energy. If you guys want me to do a series of readings where I talk about each energy of each card and how to cultivate it in practical ways, I would love to do that. Just comment below if you want the energy series. You can just call it that. So yeah, Spirit is saying you'll get a lot of fulfillment. Your shifts will happen a lot more quickly. Of course, time is not even real, but they're saying in consciously you'll perceive your life changing quicker if you tap into this Ten of Cups energy, Mars and Pisces, and be more generous towards other people in terms of emotional generosity. I need more though. Can you clarify this Ten of Wands? Because it's kind of got me shook. Like, pawn number one, I would never try you on anything. And I feel like you're super business savvy too. Like you have intuitive gifts when it comes to you and your business or the things that you want. I would not stand in your way. It's like fighting a lion. You may even have Leo placements. Okay, let me see what's coming out. Yeah, you have the Eight of Wands to support this Queen of Wands in the reverse position. Mercury and Sagittarius. So your mouthpiece is you know how to paint pictures for yourself and for other people. Like you will create a vision for the future and for yourself. That's kind of like part of your spiritual gift, but you can also manipulate the situation and other people around it. It's like feelings of shame and guilt. Those are part of the blockage energies that's being let go. Spirit is saying, don't be afraid of your spiritual gifts. Don't be afraid of your power. Power number one. You have mouthpiece. You can paint a picture for other people. You may even be great in sales, power number one. But they're saying just slowly embrace your talents and understand underneath all of that is your desire to uplift people who don't know their worth. Maybe they've been programmed by society to not know their worth. You want happy endings for yourself and other people, genuinely. And it's being fueled by this Mars and Pisces energy. Okay, let's get some more. The energy is like slowly moving through your pile. What's the next question? What parts of your current self are already resonating with your desired reality? What is the story? I'm picking up a lot of sadness underneath your cards, pile number one. Maybe you just had like a tumultuous past, a past relationship that was really rough. You may be trying to pick up the pieces and you slowly are. You may have a vision for how you see your future outcome happening. So I'm super proud of you, pile number one, that you came this far. You have this beautiful level of success. It's only gonna grow. Everything's gonna work out, pile number one. I feel like you might be a little worried and stressed because of maybe you feel like you're leaving someone behind. You're leaving people behind. You're leaving a dream behind. You might possibly be leaving a partner behind who you thought was your person, who you wanted to give and kind of well, I keep saying you didn't mind living a humble life or having a humble lifestyle just even if it meant sacrificing some of your dreams in terms of your ambition to be successful. If you got with this person, it's kind of like you were okay with quote unquote settling with this person. But I feel like spirit, I know it sounds so cliche when people say you have a higher calling. But with this Queen of Pentacles, the way she's positioned on this hill, in the water behind her in the mountains. I feel like you do have a higher calling now, and it has to do with you developing your solar plexus energy as well. You may have been super attracted to the yellow and the orange in this flower. They're saying use your creativity to fuel and grow your self-image in this world. You're going to help other people through your imagination, also expressing it to other people. You're going to help groups of people develop and grow who they are as well. You're becoming some sort of a leader amongst people who want to emulate you, be like you, or they're part of your soul family. And this is part of your spiritual gifts and the spiritual contracts that you have. You have an opportunity to fulfill a spiritual contract. In other words, pile number one, which I feel like you kind of know intuitively, but you're like, did I really sign up for this? Do I really have to do this? I just want to be happy. I'm getting the Mary J. Blige. All I really want is to be happy and to find a love that is mine. It will be so sweet. You kind of got those vibes. You got Mary J. Blige in the 90s type vibes where she was super talented, a little sad, but she could sing. Everybody was feeling her and she kept pushing through. And to this day, she's a beautiful, uplifting force, right? I hope some of those messages resonated. Pile number one. Let's answer this question about what parts of your current self are already resonating with your desired reality. You have the Three of Wands, Ten of Swords. One more, please. I Spirit is so funny. You have the Hangman up right here. Pile number one. Who's coming out super strong? Who wants to be seen, make themselves known? Two, pile number one. It's like an energetic fight between this Nine of Cups in reverse and this Hangman energy. So, okay, I'm picking up on There's a level of indecisiveness. You're not sure if you should stay or leave a situation. This situation has brought you hardship in the past, betrayal, even. You felt like you were stabbed in your back. You felt like you had to do everything on your own. You feel like you need to walk away from the situation, but you want to make a wise decision. You don't want to just run away. You're trying to rely on your intuition and not on your hurt feelings and decide if you should when to make a move, how to make a move that will benefit you positively, clarified by this three of wands. It's like you want to make sure you're growing and not running from one situation to the next. I'm taking a pause because I'm taking a pause, pile number one, because I feel like you have dreams for yourself, or you see things that you want and you can imagine and seeing yourself being there. Could be you're trying to move to a new location. That's, I'm saying this because you have this Mercury and Sagittarius energy. And Sagittarius is are known for long distance traveling. Okay. So it's kind of like, yeah, you see yourself in these places, but the emotional side of you, the spiritual side of you is still wrestling with the ideas like, well, do I only want these things because I feel sad, heartbroken about this betrayal in the past where I felt part of me felt like I was forced to leave, maybe even a person, a place, a thing, a job, a situation, a friendship, a relationship, a group of people you felt like you had to leave behind. So you don't know if you're dreaming up these new outcomes because it's true to is it true to your heart or is it true to your heartbreak? And that's echoed with this hangman energy underneath this six of pentacles and the ace of wands in the reverse position. I'm getting, do I stay or do I go? It's about letting go of this dream of having a relationship, a union with someone where you feel like a part of you would have to settle, but you felt like the settling was temporary. Like you felt like if you got with this person, you and this person can grow your pentacles into a 10 of cups energy. You desire the 10 of cups energy. Pile number one. And then I feel like a betrayal happened. You were forced to walk away. And now you're trying to move forward. But divine timing is a part of when you need to move. And honestly, part number one, I don't feel like you need to make any decisions right now because energetically, this hangman energy is the strongest right now during your reading. Just to let you know, it's about focusing on balancing your emotions before you move forward. I want more information about your situation. So I want to share with you all what I learned about betrayals because you have this Ten of Swords here. Betrayals are normal, it's natural. It's a way for spirit to tell you that you're not supposed to be in this area or this situation or this relationship. You can look at it as like, let's say you're playing a game of basketball, right? You've been playing for all three quarters, and then the coach subs you out for a little bit, right? When you get subbed out, are you gonna be like, I'm so angry, I'm so hurt? Are you gonna burst into tears? Are you gonna go in the locker room? Are you gonna go home during the third quarter? Or are you just gonna sit on the bench, drink some water, talk to your teammates, watch the game, watch how everything unfolds, think about, what you did in second, third quarter that you might want to change? right? So spirit is saying like balance your emotions before you move forward, and then you'll be more clear-headed about deciding if this is the desired outcome that you truly want. Everything is still unfolding with pile number one. They're asking you to be more honest with yourself. But when I say honest, I mean giving yourself more time to let this desired outcome like grow more in the non-physical. Because the outcome is you being happier with the Ten of Cups, wanting to peek his head through. Yeah, it's like Spirit is asking you to develop your desired reality a little bit more, put more energy into maybe even journaling or do vision boards around what you want. Meaning, if I were in your situation, I would get a vision board and put the images of the things that I want for sure. Like if you want wealth, then put what type of house, what type of car, what type of food you want to eat, where you want to shop, designers, in depth, pin it on your board. If you want a certain aesthetic for your lifestyle, for who you are, put that as well. What type of friendships you want, add all of that. But then when it gets to the relationship part, relationships, not relationship and career with this pile, but the relationship and the career part, Spirit is saying by the time you cover your bases and get what you are firm about, you're gonna get more downloads, more insights on what you truly want in a relationship with another person, or what type of career you want and the flexibility that you desire. Pile number one. So they're saying let things flow naturally. You'll be fine. You'll be moving when you need to move. And I'm hearing like when you have to move, it's gonna be an abundant move. You're gonna be abundant. You're not gonna be in a state of lack. Okay, now the energy has shifted back to this Queen of Pentacles. Do I have any more guidance or any other messages for pile number one? Let me give the cards a second to see if they want to say anything. Yeah, so Spirit is saying keep that Queen of Cups energy, but balance it with this Hangman vibes. Hangman energy, but balance it with Temperance. There's so much earth energy here. I would say like while you do your Pinterest board, be outside in nature, sitting on the ground. And that's gonna speed everything up with my pile number one. They're saying just you're still in the development phase with your desire. So it's not delayed, it's just in the oven baking, okay? Thank you so much. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I would love to read for you more in the future. Something feels unsettled, pile number one, and I can't not move past it. Let me grab this guidance oracle deck for you and see what Spirit has to say. Who is watching y'all? Pile number one. You got a masculine energy in their higher self is like nervous about what you're gonna do, how you're gonna move forward, just to let you know. I feel like you already know that. But let me get some guidance for pile number one, because your situation, there's layers to your situation, which you already know. That's probably why you're here. But I'm just being super transparent. Give me more guidance for y'all. Give me the real tea, the real guidance. Okay. I Spirit is so good. You got the dark moon. It says pause and rest. You deserve it. You got the witch's hat. Express yourself. Share your gifts with the world. It kind of echoed what I was mentioning earlier. And let me get one more for pile number one. You have a familiar. Listen and learn. Someone, something wants to connect with you, pile number one. May even be an animal. You may have a pet. They're saying draw insights from nature, animals, if not animals. You might have a level of, you feel a level of safety with animals. One more. I want to hear about your spiritual gifts, Paul number one. Please don't be so hush hush about it. It's something to do with your third eye. Like either see through people or you can manipulate people. I know I said all of this before, but your intuition is super sharp, Paul number one. But you're doing something. What do you do with your intuition? Let me see. Let me slow down. Okay, I'm picking up like the way you work with your higher self, it's like you could possibly tap in with your spirit team in the non-physical. For example, let's say you're going for a new job, a new career, right? And you have an interview. Maybe the night before, you might have a dream. You may say, is there anyone on my spirit team that works at this company that's part of this hiring team, hiring managers, or can somehow put a good word in for can kind of line up the energy for me to show up in this place. Kind of like that. You can put energetic, I'm gonna call it energetic SOS out for yourself in the non-physical, and it's gonna boomerang right back to you in the physical. Like you can manifest with your spirit team. Like you know how to use your spirit team, in other words, in the 3D in a very practical way. Okay, pal number one, if that resonated with you, please sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Of course, some of those messages were super specific. If it didn't apply, let it fly and just keep it moving, right? Okay, thank you so much, pal number one. Talk to you very soon. Bye bye. Okay, my sweet pal number two. Thank you for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful day or night or wherever you are, and that you're safe, feeling very happy. I'm really loving your energy, pal number two. It feels super refreshing. Look, the cards just want to jump out. There are messages for you, pal number two. Somebody wants to connect with you. You're very soft. Ta is the word talented? Do you like to dance, pile number two? I'm getting like you're a dancer. You have Janet Jackson vibes, pile number two. What is Janet Jackson? A Taurus? I'm getting water, earth. Okay, let me clear this energy out for pile number two for my pile number one because your energy is so different. Let me grab some water. I'm getting rock with you and feedback from Janet Jackson, but it's when she's doing a choreography and she coming straight at you. So it's like your desired reality is hella feeling you. Y'all are vibing. Okay, so let's see how we're gonna move this forward. I kind of feel like you know that. Okay, let's start with the first question. Does pile number two's desire reality want them? You got the full card. Yeah. They're feeling you. They're reaching out towards you. They're asking you to jump. You're like, look, you have the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, your desired outcome is loving you, wanting you, desiring you. Then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Who's moving slow? You're moving slow. Because you're like, it may even know how to consciously manifest pile number two, but you're like, I need to see a little bit more for me to be committed. You have this coquettish element to your personality and to your energy. It's like you're flirting with your desired reality, but your desired reality is coming towards you like a train. Okay? I just want you to know that. Dang, this Ace of Cups is not playing about you. Love. Love is the connection between you and your desired outcome in terms of shifting. If you love yourself more, if you love your life more, your outcome will it's gonna hit you like, you know what I'm trying to say. It's trying to knock you over. It wants to come to you so fast and direct. Can I get some more cards for pile number two? Where is the energy being forced, blocked, or chased? You're just moving slow. You're sowing your seeds very slowly, very carefully, which is actually highly seductive. Look, these cards came up on pile number one. I'm putting it back. Your energy is different, but it was the Three of Wands. You're definitely moving forward with the desire reality is super attracted to you, which I just mentioned before. But you have Temperance here. You have the Page of Wands and you have the Emperor, you guys. Very, very similar to pile number. It's not similar to pile number. It is, but it isn't. Let me explain. In terms of where the energy is being forced, blocked, or chased. You have the Page of Wands underneath the Fool. Then you have the Emperor underneath the Ace of Cups. And then you have the Temperance. So let me explain this dynamic that's happening. Your desire in the universe, we have masculine and feminine energy. Your desired outcome is taking the masculine energy dynamic, meaning it's moving towards you to penetrate your current reality, current lifestyle. You're in this feminine energy. You have the Temperance here, which is Taurus vibes, but it's being supported by the star. It's kind of like if your feminine energy, how you are standing your feminine energy, you're using divine knowledge, information, insights to stay in this feminine state of living and using your emotions and your intuition. You are balancing your emotions, your intuition. You're using your emotions to help you get what you want in the third dimension. Let me pull some more. I'm gonna describe the situation to you, but I feel like you already know. Uh, is there a movie like that? You're seducing your desired reality to come into your life with your current energy. You're being very choosy about what thoughts and feelings you entertain, and it's making you magnetic. It's giving off a balanced feminine energy that leans more towards her dark feminine. So I would say it's like a 60-40 split, with 60% being more dark feminine energy that you're doing. It's like you're creating some type of churning, for lack of a better word, I'll say vortex, and it's pulling in your desired outcome. Let me get three more, whatever wants to come out. What shifts can be made to become more of an energetic balance? You got some good stuff going, pile number two. And I think you know that. Yeah, you're hella good. Pile number two. I like your energy. You have the Knight of Wands, you have the Justice, you have Six of Cups, but it was reversed. And you have the Wheel of Fortune upright. You're realizing that the world is your oyster. Anything you truly want is yours, and you're starting to ground your beliefs in that. You're changing your beliefs to live in a more abundant 3D experience. You're realizing everything that happens is for you to receive your highest outcome. You are truly investing in that belief. And what is it doing for you? Yeah, you're magnetizing your desired reality. Your desired reality is taking on its own life. It may even come in the form of a man. You may meet a new person who feels super passionate towards you with this Knight of Wands and you have the Page of Wands here. This person wants to support you. They may even want to take care of you, take care of your safety and security in the 3D. Power number two, they admire your strength. I know this may be super specific for the people. Now, this can go two ways. It's like I'm describing either a masculine energy that's going to come into your life, or it's going to be the actual manifestation of your desired outcome. It's kind of like how they're viewing you and why they're so magnetized towards you. It can come again in the form of a person or in the form of like in upgrading your life, okay? But what they admire in you, and if I were in your position, I would admire myself too to become more of a mirror for this energy. They love your strength. They love your commitment to you telling your truth and standing in the fact that you deserve safety, security, and stability in this life. You can speak your truth, you stay balanced, and you're also strong. And this energy is really vibing on you, really feeling on you. They feel very fruitful and grounded, having you around. Something about happiness, endurance. You're giving them the energy to endure. You're probably like, what the heck? No, I'm gonna pull this back together because it's super important. What are you mirroring to this energy? Counterpart. It's counterpart energy. It's like like attracts like in the universe. So you're showing up to a masculine energy again, non-physical or physical, the way it will manifest. But non-physically, it's like, hey, masculine energies that want to make something out of nothing, be successful, be strong, stand in your truth, live in abundance, have a level of freedom, but also safety and security, give themselves to divine will, focus on growth, travel, and something about being obedient to your passions in life and the divine will. Then come over here. It's kind of like you got a sign saying all of that. And you're saying if you're down with that, if that's part of who you are, then come here, because being over here with me, you're going to be abundant. You're going to be fruitful. You're going to have the pick of the litter. You're going to be able to create whatever you want when you want to do it. In other words, you're showing up as a high value feminine energy to high value masculinity. Pile number 2. I'm not getting much about what shifts you need to make. I'm gonna pull some cards, but Spirit is saying just stay in that balanced energy. Your balance is more so you being in your dark feminine energy, receiving downloads from the divine instead of looking for signs in the outside world. Very specific, but I hope that resonated with a few people. Can you give me some supporting energy? Thank you. For the temperance. I swear to goodness. Okay, you got the Page of Wands again. Look, I'm telling you, it's a match. You have the star here. So I pulled it out twice. And one more. You have the Two of Wands in the reverse position. All right, Spirit. So in terms of what shifts can be made, I'm going to tell you super specifically pile number 2. Follow your creativity, your downloads, the urges that you get from the divine. It's going to help you manifest earth and fire energy, meaning stay around those elements. So for example, if you're like, okay, I need some downloads, I feel a little confused, then maybe light a candle for the fire element and go outside and meditate on the ground with the candle, right? To blend those two elements together, and you probably will get some downloads. You have the star here for Aquarius energy. But let me see something with the ways all together. Page of Wands, star, and you have the Two of Wands. But then you have the star upright with the temperance. This message is so specific. Um It's so specific. You're being guided, pile number two, and I feel like you know that. Oh, okay. You're slowly being guided towards the sun, towards your personal happiness. I'm usually always talking about, oh, let the divine guide you to your highest will, your highest power, fulfill your spiritual path on the 3D. Spirit's not saying this for part number two. They're saying do what makes you happy. Prioritize that. Make that your priority, and that's going to fulfill your desired outcome. Instead of focus on the greater good, which is usually Aquarius upright, it would be, I would say the greater good if this star card was upright. But the fact that they're in reverse, they're asking you to pull more from your Leo energy and be more self-centered. See yourself as the star. See yourself as royalty. Keep it balanced though, and focus on what you need to feel more whole, more valued. Again, about valued. It's something about that's going to help with your humility. Pile number two. I'm trying to be, I don't know, this directness just came out because I feel like that's an important message. And it's going to help shift quicker than you trying to always be an asset for other people. All right, and you have the Ace of Swords here to clarify. So it's kind of like, yeah, Spirit is saying like that's the truth. And this Ace of Swords has a sword and a crown. So it's like they're saying focus on you, focus on building yourself up. Something about treating yourself like royalty, speaking highly of yourself. Pile number two. Because I feel like you give off that super soft, Cancerian, feminine energy, mothering, nurturing. And in this reality, I feel like at times the divine feminine aspects of nurturing and watching things grow from a seedling to being full grown and developed. The person who nurtures that process oftentimes may be overlooked, maybe not as integral to the entire plot or the grand scheme of things. So spirit is saying like make yourself that main character energy for pile number two. Are there any other, what parts of your current self are already resonating with the desired reality? I feel like we already answered that. Your dark feminine energy resonates with your desired reality. Keep up your dark feminine energy by using a lot of, here, let me be more specific. Use your Mars and Libra energy to help with this balance. Let me see. And also Leo energy. So Leo, Mars and Libra, and fire and earth elements. If you use that, then you will cook up the perfect cocktail and you will be in the star energy, but you'll also have temperance. Okay. It's going to manifest as you being Aquarian, but also super balanced. Okay. But it's because of your inward humility and you seeing yourself as royalty. And that's going to bring about either, again, it's going to be a masculine man who's going to be super feeling you and going to change your life, or because you have the Ace of Cups here, or it's just going to be your reality is going to shift. You may move to a new location that's more abundant and reflects more of your inner world. Pile number two. Okay, let me grab some guidance. I'm not going to leave you guys. Sometimes I always want to move so fast. Let me slow down. Where is this other deck? Hold on, pile number two. Let's get guidance. Give me a second while I find the other deck, the Oracle deck. I just put it down for pile number one. Spirit will really move things around when they don't want you to pull. All right. Spirit is so active in our day-to-day lives. Let me have some messages for my pile number two, please. Messages for pile number two. I truly hope you can hear me. Pile number two. Messages for pile number two for their situation. Somebody wants to connect with you. You have lunar eclipse. It says open the door to a higher dimension. Yeah, it's that non-physical energy wanting to enter your life, give you those upgrades and more personal insight. Should I take these? There's spirits telling me to take all of these. You have Diana. It says be one with nature. You have Lilith, reclaim your power. And you have sign. You are looking for a sign. Here it is. That's kind of what I picked up. And then lastly, you have Moonbeam. It says you are on the right path. Pile number two. That's kind of what I picked up. Like, yeah, you're doing all the right things, but stay balanced. Something about your this Lilith card echoes your dark feminine energy. Hold on to your power. Don't give it away too quickly. Be one with nature. Stay grounded with this earth and fire energy. And also, as you do that, you're going to open yourself up more to this higher dimension that wants to come into your life, manifest more abundance for you because you're recognizing all of the signs. For my pile number two. Okay, thank you so much. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I'm moving so fast, pile number two, because it's something about you, something about your energy. This is when I start to get nosy. I start to get nosy when like the energy that I'm picking up from you guys, it starts to mingle with my energy. Because then I'm like, okay, what are we creating here? So give me a moment, pause, and let me just feel this through, pile number two. Well, I'm just gonna open myself up. Pile number two, if you want to connect with me, you can always send me an email. I have my information in the description. Shoot me an email and Spirit is saying I need to share something personal about myself. Okay, so as your reader, I'll just tell you my big three. I have Leo sun, but it's on the last day of Leo and it's like 28 degrees, so barely any Leo energy, but I got some fire going on. And then I have a Virgo moon and I have a Cancer rising, pile number two. Just so you know a little bit more about me. That's what they're saying. Like, connect more with pile number two. Something about our energies want to connect. So, yes, I'm open to connecting to you, pile number two. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe as well. And I really look forward to seeing you and your energy in the next reading. Thanks. Hey, pile number three. Wow, your energy. Pile number three. It just came online in a different way than all the other piles. Let me grab some water because it's very fiery. It was like a fireball just leapt out of my computer and I have to duck my head. That's the type of energy that's coming online with pile number three. I hope you resonate with that. You may be a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, or those energies might be part of your big three. You may actually value creativity, new beginnings, conquering. I'm getting for pile number three. Let's see. I'm trying to get these decks together, you guys. All over the place a little bit. Do I feel intimidated by pile number three? Just a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm trying to find my deck. Give me a second, you guys. Yeah, like your energy is intimidating. It's fun, but it's also like, whoa, I gotta watch my head, protect my neck. Okay, pile number three. Does pile number three's desired reality want them? Meaning, what's the trajectory What's the energy update for pile number 3? Messages for my pile number 3. Okay, I'm not gonna force anything to come out. One, that was to come out. One more, please. Two, you got a bunch of cards. I'm just gonna pull them. A few more, because those came out for pile number 1. Ace of Pentacles is here. Okay, it's kind of like I'm in a, for pile number 3. You have, okay, let me see. Before I even say that, all these cards want to come out. What is happening with you? There's like a level of illusion with pile number 3. Games are being played. Either you have no idea they're being, it's like you're being led to a new culture, new way of living, a new city, a new town, a new dynamic. It's something like a fortress, but as you're entering this space, there's another person that they're given this trickster energy. It's like they either want to entertain you, they want to cast some type of illusion over you, they want to make sure you don't notice something about where you're going, or they either want to the energy is like the energy is complex. You don't know if it wants to harm or help you, this energy. I'm going to tie this in with your desired reality. Maybe it's the thing you're desiring. At the end of the day, you're going to learn something super important about what you're desiring. It's going to lead you to learn something that you need to know about your soul or the things that you really want. But there's a trickster element. I don't know, something you orchestrated for you. You may have orchestrated this dynamic for your soul to grow. Well, of course, that's always the outcome, but does it feel it doesn't feel harmful, but it doesn't feel too kind either. In other words, I'm gonna just, I hope that resonated with you, pile number 3. What I'm picking up on is I'm being led to some place. You have to meet someone of some type of status that has a level of authority, but there's this person around you that's playing these little games. It's not funny to you. It's not really bothering you. It's relaxing you a little bit. It's getting you slowly to lighten up. You're still focused on what you have to do, but this trickster energy is, we're gonna realize, like, we're trying to figure out why they're here, what they want, because it's in your reading. It could be the energy that's being forced, blocked, or chased. It may even be helping you get rid of an energy you've been carrying. You may have a lot of fire. You may have Leo, Aries, heavy Sagittarius. You're like super focused on what you want, and you will go out and get it. And you will meet whoever you have to meet, put on whatever hat you have to put on, and do whatever task you have to do. Okay, here it is. Here's the storyline. This may be so specific for your pile number 3, but you have Ace of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Wands, and you have the Hermit here. Okay, what's happening? Okay, you're pile number 3. You're in masculine energy in terms of pursuing your desired reality. So it's like you know what you want, and you're out in the world trying to get it. So you are taking action, physical action in 3D. And now you're in this new area, this new place that has the resources that you need to achieve what you want. But there's a level of distraction. Give me one moment. Mental mind games. There's mind games being played around, like you're trying to understand if this is something about being at a home. Is this your home? Is this where you not so, it's not like you were planning to stay wherever. Let me start speaking plain English. Part number 3. There's something that you want. You may want it to move to a new place. You may have won a promotion in your career, your job, right? But spirit, whoever this outside force is, they're challenging you to reevaluate and say, like, is this really where you'll be the most abundant? Does this place really have all the resources for you to fulfill you? Do you enjoy this type of treatment, this type of welcoming? Do you like being challenged in this way in terms of like mind games? Someone or something playing mind games with you. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. And it's like they're not as abundant, meaning the desired reality that you may have like thought of in your mind and what you're working towards in the 3D, it pales in comparison to what your higher self can give to you. That's another message for a few people. And that's what this trickster energy is trying to get you to understand. Yeah, that's why it just disappeared. It just disappeared. Now I'm in like this marketplace area, but it's barren, it's super dry. It's just like a fortress. It's like you're being you're being led or you're leading yourself into this place where you feel like you'll be protected, but spirit is saying like the resources inside of it is not going to sustain you for that long. Yeah, the walls are super sturdy and strong, but you need more from your desired reality, and that's part of the reason why it may have been delayed from you. And then you have this hermit energy here. You're being redirected. Pile number 3, and I feel like you already know that, and you're just watching this for clarification about like what's going on, because you know how to take the steps. You have the energy for it. You have very strong fire energy. Pile number 3, and the whatever fire you have in your chart is showing up in how you pursue are pursuing things. You may even have just fire in your midheaven with how you approach your career. It's very unstoppable, but you're being mentally challenged and redirected because they're saying like go back that way and rethink exactly what you want. What other elements are here for pile number 3? I have to pull my cards. It's a situation where it's like you what you want may not necessarily be what you need right now. I do not like saying that because I feel like if you want something, you should always have it. But spirit, look, you have the fool coming out here too again. Let me pull some more for pile number 3. What parts of their current self are already resonating with this desired reality? Okay, I have a sword, I have armor on, and I have like it's like a trap almost. What parts of your current self are already resonating with desired reality? Want justice wanted to come out again. Don't want it. Let me get 3 new fresh cards for pile number 3 in this situation got themselves in. Look, swords came out. 8 of swords came out, you guys. Feeling trapped. Again, 8 of swords. Okay, 2 more. 2 more, please. I love spirit. Okay, so the vision I got, I'm in this area is deserted. I have a sword. I have armor on. I'm a soldier. Pile number 3, you are a soldier. And it's like you're walking into a new location expecting to find soldiers. But all of these people run out from the back and they are just regular townspeople. In other words, like your desired reality may not have your soul family a part of it. Okay. And spirit is asking you to consider that. So what parts of your current self are resonating with you? Your desired reality, your warrior part, your masculine energy, the part that wants to protect, uses words, uses ideas to get what they want. But in this new place is being ran by Mars and Pisces energy. With this, it's being ran by this Ten of Wands of putting in a lot of hard work to develop relationships. Which might be a challenge for you, pile number three, this new dynamic in this new place. It's about using your words to make people feel at ease and make people feel safe and secure. That's what's in your new desired reality. Something about you wanting to be successful here. Okay. I need more for pile number three. You have the Eight of Wands with the Eight of Swords here. But this one is reversed. It's about having to fight. What are you fighting? Oh, I see, I see. I see, I see, I see, I see. Your desired reality is chasing out the desired reality that you're manifesting is pushing against an energy within you, power number three. Now, the energy that you have that your desired reality is pushing against, it's your defense mechanism. How you defend yourself in unknown places, how you're guarded. I'm gonna work through this one because there's a blockage. Okay, let me pull some clarifiers for this Hermit card. So what I'm picking up on is like those townspeople, they ran in, they saw you with the armor and the sword, you were by yourself. They kind of ran up to you, they were super laughing. And afterwards, you take off your helmet in the middle and then you put down your sword. And then this woman approaches you, okay? And it's like Spirit is telling you to put your guard down. Put your guard down. All the tactics, techniques you use to get to your desired reality or get the things that you want, the way you maneuver, the way you act, they're saying something about resting. Let that rest because that it doesn't work here in this new place. You have the Hermit here about something about self-reflection needs to happen in order to move the situation forward. Self-reflection on your level of defensiveness. I don't want to trigger anyone because, of course, these are general messages. And if you want a specific reading, then you can email me for that. But that's really what I'm picking up on about letting your guard down or analyzing why you choose to fight, when you choose to fight in unknown areas, or the way you approach the unknown. That's what Spirit is asking you to reflect on. Can I have three more and some clarity? One more, please. Does your desired, does your, okay, I don't want this to trigger anyone. How do I say this? Let me pull one more first. They just, Spirit is stepping in for you, pile number three. And they're saying like your desired reality wants you to do a little bit more self-reflection. It may even come in the form of journaling, pile number three, but I'll pull the energies and tell you specifically what you could look into or do to be proactive. You have the Chariot here underneath your Eight of Wands in the reverse position and the Hermit. And you have the Knight of Swords reversed underneath your Ten of Wands. And you have the Six of Swords in reverse underneath your Eight of Swords. Okay, I'm going to bring this all together because it feels a lot more clear to me now. Oh, I feel personally triggered by these messages. File number three. It's like they're saying your desired outcome is saying like your desired reality is saying, yeah, all your life you've been taught or you created this defense mechanism to use your words, use your ideas, use your thoughts, also use your passion, your drive, your purpose, your ability, creative abilities to move your life forward. And they're saying, yes, it's beautiful. It worked to the point where you have envisioned exactly what you want or where you want to be or even who you want to be. But Spirit is saying in this space and for your desired reality to really pull through. I don't want to repeat what I said, but they're like you have to release your old ways of doing things in order for you to move forward with the chariot energy here. So, just to paint more of a picture, uh, in that marketplace area that was super barren, it's like um, when you took your helmet off, when you lowered your sword, the woman approached you and you were led upstairs to this other area where you met this man and he showed you another window where it's kind of like a beautiful, fruitful, abundant oasis where the people actually live, where they are growing things. So the meaning you're being redirected. But Spirit is saying you have to get in touch with your emotions, your feelings. It's pile number three. Let's pull some energy cards. What deck is this? Please clarify this chariot with how pile number three can move forward. Ace of Wands. One more, please. Let me get a few for the Hermit. Eight of Wands, Ten of Cups again. The Ten of Cups twice. You have the Eight of Wands twice. So you have Mars and Pisces energy twice here. It's about fighting, using your dreams, your illusions, using your spirituality, the way you connect with other people to fight instead of your thoughts and your words. Let me see. Mercury and Sagittarius came out with this Eight of Wands here twice. I don't want to rush through your reading, pile number three, because this message is very significant and it's not one I've really heard on YouTube recently, or I don't even think ever. So I'm gonna give it some time for me to put this into words about what I'm getting. I see. Wow. So your desired reality, yes, you'll get it, of course. But it doesn't feel like it feels like your guides are coming in, they're stepping in and they're saying, how comfortable do you feel in your Mercury and Gemini energy, which means like just communicating with groups of people who have ideas that are complete ideas and values and the way they navigate the world completely different than yours. Like, how do you feel talking to people who don't follow their passion, who just live day to day, um, not going after what they want? Like, how can you develop yourself to have compassion, have drive, have words of wisdom, have patience, have time for different groups of people that don't value the things that you value? And this one kind of triggered me too because I think that's something I personally could work on as well. How I look at people who are completely different from me, um, moving from, oh, I'm just tolerating you, to actually embracing them and their lifestyle and the way they look at the world and actually finding value in it. That's what spirit is saying. Like, that's how you will shift the energy and become a desired match for your desired reality, which is it's to own a level of abundance for yourself. Either it's a new career, new city you're moving into where you want to have some type of status in. That's what they're saying. Like, how well do you connect to people from different cultures that have a different mindset than you without trying to convert them, without using these tactics, while being vulnerable, letting your guard down, showing some of the things that make you human. Like, not human, because we're all human. It's deeper than that. It's the people that you see as weak, maybe. How do you find value in those people and their lifestyle and the way they live and the way they see the world or the way that they see you? Like, instead of pushing it away and putting your armor on and moving very fast with this Knight of Swords in reverse, they're telling you to slow down and embrace this Mars and Pisces energy, and how you're triggered by people who don't have the same values that you may have. Pile number three. That's so specific. So if that didn't resonate, I would understand. But there's a little bit more that needs to be fleshed through. This isn't sitting right with me. So let me see where we are. It's like you're being brought to a you're negotiating something with your spirit guides. There's abundance here, there's resources. You see it in the details. Like, at this table, there's like a contract, but the pen is golden. The table has this intricate golden pattern. So you know there's wealth here. There's some things of value. There's things of value and there's things that you value in this exchange with the spirit guide. But it's just like, it's a blockage. It's in terms of your desired reality. And I'm feeling like the contract is you committing to having some type of dominion over this area of your life, this particular desired outcome, because you have the fire, you have the energy to move things forward. But there's some type of give or take agreement that has to happen with the spirit guide, something that you will agree to do. This is very challenging. Pile number three. Mhm. Let me just let this message develop a little bit more. You have the Ace of Wands and the Chariot reversed. You have the Ace of Wands reversed. Chariot is upright. And I feel like I need to take more time with this. Could it be that simple? Let me see. This is about taking a leap of faith. That's where the energy is being forced. Their spirit is asking you to commit to taking a leap of faith in this situation for your desired outcome. Pile number 3. Let's look at the energies. It's really like stepping into your Ace of Cups vibe, your emotions, your feelings. Let your feelings be the things that push you forward instead of your passion, your drive, your ambition with what can this situation get me, or if I align myself with this person, how far can I go? Instead, it's like, how does this situation make me feel? Can I get guidance for round number 3? You have transformation. Shed, let go, make room for greatness. 2 more. It says it is okay to change the direction. It's kind of what I was picking up on with that chariot and the Ace of Wands in reverse. One more. Dang, a lot of cards just flew out. It says open the door to a higher dimension. That came out for pile number 2. Can I get another one, please, Spirit, for pile number 3 about their situation? It's like you're drafting a contract with your spirit guide, and they're going to help you bring about this desired reality towards you. But these are the terms and conditions. It says yes. It says just go for it, pile number 3. This will require a level of transformation and for you to be around people that you never thought you would vibe with. But it's kind of like when I was in a situation in your energy, it was like I didn't know for sure if it was worth it. Right. So, and I didn't like that feeling at all. I felt like you have to show me because I deserve to know if this will be fruitful. But the fact that I was led to that oasis, which was very vast and super abundant, it made me feel a lot more hopeful and more confident with where I was being led, but not so much with who. So that may be a message in itself. That's why you had that hermit card there, like it may be beneficial just to be more reflective about yourself. Maybe let your guard down because of the information that will come in once you start doing that. Pile number 3 still feels somewhat unsettled with pile number 3. Maybe that's just energy I'm not used to dealing with that I need to deal with. But I'm very earth dominant. So I like to feel stable and sound when I do my readings, but I'm kind of in the air, in my air element with you, pile number 3, through this reading. Do I want to pull some more? Or should I just sit in this uncomfortable feeling? Let me just meditate for 2 seconds, you guys, about how to move forward with your reading. Because I'm getting like, when I feel anxiety, anxious, I know there's some more messages that need to come out. Okay, my spirit guides are telling me to tell you to watch pawn number 3. Excuse me, pawn number 2. You might have some messages in pile number two. But the wild thing about pile number two is that their energy is so different from yours. Pile number two probably has more water placements, and you all may have more fire placements, and vice versa. But that's what I'm picking up on. There we go. It's clearing up now. So yeah, cross watch pile number two, and I hope you get some clarity about your desired reality. Yes, it wants you, but it comes with terms and conditions, has very, very strong boundaries. Like they're saying, rock with us, go in this direction. Do I know your outcome? You'll have to come back to another video because I feel like the groundworks are just being laid and you're getting a glimpse of what is possible for you to have. So you may have to do some soul searching and ask yourself, like, is this really what I want, or do I want to vibe more with my comfort zone and see what I can get by doing that, which is still going to be a level of abundance. So if I were in your position, pile number three, I would probably like weigh my options, slow down, again, reflect, do some journaling, and see where that goes. Stay in my fire element, but also kind of dive into those emotional waters. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I would love to read for you in the future. Thank you. I will talk to you later. Bye.